What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Rocco's Kitchen. Tonight, we're making eggplant caponata. So, as always, cheers. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Now let's go through what we're going to need. I got one large eggplant diced in about 1/2 inch pieces, cubes. Got a 1/4 cup of balsamic vinegar. 3 stalks of celery diced. 1 tablespoon of white sugar. 3 more tablespoons of golden raisins. 4 cloves of garlic minced. 1 cup of tomato sauce. 3 more tablespoons of capers. 1/2 of a yellow onion diced, and 6 leaves of basil chiffonade, just thin julienne. I also like to save the center of the celery so I can garnish it when it's done with these nice beautiful leaves. That's it. So let's head on over to the stove and start cooking. Alright, so we got our pan getting hot. We're going to add a couple tablespoons of vegetable oil to our pan. Give that just a second to heat up itself. Swish it around. And then we're going to go in with our onion, our celery, and the garlic. I'm going to saute this until it just starts to soften, because I want the celery to have a little crunch at the end. Don't want it all to be mushy. So that's just going to take about a minute. I'm going to be right back. Okay, 1 minute. Garlic's starting to brown and our celery is just starting to soften. We're going in with our eggplant. Now I'm going to season with salt and pepper. Remembering that I can always adjust my salt and pepper at the end. You don't want to over season here. So now I'm going to turn that up to high and let this eggplant cook down until it all starts to sweat. It's going to take a couple minutes. You can kind of see it already happening there. So I want it all to look like that. And then we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. That's going pretty well, and you want to keep stirring it, but you also don't want to let all your ice melt in your bourbon, so don't forget to take a sip here and there. And we'll be right back. Alright, we are where we want to be. And you can tell because all of the eggplant looks wet. Now it's time to add everything else. So I'm going to turn that down to about medium heat. I'm going with balsamic. And our tomato sauce. Capers. And the raisins. I am going to wait until closer to the end to add the basil. So I'm just going to let this cook down until the eggplant's nice and soft all the way through. It's going to take a couple minutes. So we will be right back. Guys, I do think I forgot to mention that I added the sugar at the same time I added the capers and the balsamic and the tomato sauce and all that good stuff. So, that's when you want to put that in. Our eggplant is nice and soft. Took about 5 minutes. So now what I'm going to do is going with my basil. Give it a little stir. I'm going to kill the heat, put this into a container, and let it cool off in the fridge until it's cold. And then we'll be ready to eat. Our caponata, it cooled off in the fridge, so I just scooped it into a bowl, garnished it with some of those celery leaves from the center of that stalk. I'm going to serve that with some nice crusty bread. And that, it's time to eat. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.